Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is really a pleasure for me to be here with you today, even if only virtually. And it is important that despite these difficult times, there is the possibility to me to exchange experiences and point of view and to let our ideas circulate. For this, we are grateful to the organizer of the conference. Our common mission here is the dissemination of knowledge, and this is so important today. And we believe that knowledge can change the world. The history of Wiley started more than 2 centuries ago, when Charles Wiley opened a small print shop in New York and started publishing some fiction and non-fiction. During the 19th century, John Wiley and Son became a publisher focusing on science, technical and engineering publishing. And now, after seven generations, Wiley is one of the oldest independent publishing companies. Our platform, Wiley Online Library, contains more than 1,600 journals, 22,000 online books, more than 200 of online reference work, encyclopedias, 18 current protocols, and 13 databases. The value of our journal portfolio can be measured with the impact within the research community, with 8 million citations of our journals, with 22 titles number 1 in the ranking of their categories, with 1,200 journals seeing their impact factor growing. And also outside the research community, Wiley content has been mentioned in the news more than 100,000 times, cited 4,600 times in Wikipedia, and with millions of citations in social media and mentions in policy papers and patents. The Wiley portfolio is growing year by year. Wiley is the major society publisher, and we are proactively shaping our portfolio by expanding our existing societies partnership. We are building every year new partnership with other societies. We are also launching every year new titles, focusing on key areas of research, from food science to biology, neurology, environmental science, and health science. All Wiley journals are grouped into the Wiley database model, which comprises today 1,500 journals covering different categories of research, and 148 of these journals are in open access. For those of you whose institution are member of E-Link, this is the way how E-Link access our journals through the database model, which means that you have access to all our journals without any limitation, including new acquisition journals. If we look at the usage, also this year, compared to previous year, we have seen a strong increase in downloads from our journals. In the first 11 months of this year, we have seen a 20% increase in journal usage. Every year we are adding new journals and new society to our portfolio, to our databases. Also this year we have some important journals from the Environmental Science Societies, from the Federation of American Society for Experimental Biology, the FASEB journals, and some other important new titles in the agriculture sector. Our online books, Wiley Online Library, is also more than 22,000 of titles of online books, and again, those of you who are members of E-Link have access to all this Wiley content. Wiley is quite flexible, proposing our online books. You can access, you can buy a collection, you can buy title by title, or you can buy what we call UBCM, which means that you have access for 1 year to all Wiley collection, and at the end you select title up to a certain amount. E-Link has access not only to our journals but also to all our online books. Since we moved 2 years ago to the UBCM module, which means accessing all the titles, we have seen a strong increase in downloads. Also this year, if you compare 2020 over past year, we have seen an increase of 48% of downloads. This has been a dramatic growth, especially during the first 2 months of this pandemic. If you look at March and April downloads, we have seen a big growth. Wiley Digital Archives is a new product that Wiley has recently launched. Wiley Digital Archives offers unique primary source material in science, technology, and natural history. Wiley has digitized some of the most prestigious scholarly societies and institutions to give this material accessible on a user-friendly platform with leading digital humanities tools built for research and primed for education. All this content is available within the Wiley Digital Archives, so you can search the content, the full text, and you can browse this content, including primary source, across a various range of formats, from manuscript to maps, to old maps, to administrative records, monographs, correspondence, old photographs and illustrations, proceedings of societies, letter, personal paper, books, newspaper. Wiley started this project partnering with the following institutions: the Royal Anthropological Institute, the New York Academy of Sciences, Royal Geographical Society, the Royal College of Physicians, and the British Science Association. But this is an ongoing project. We are planning to further reach agreement with other important societies and institutions all around the world to make their content available to all researchers in the world. Thank you all for your attention, and I hope to see you again next year. This time not in a virtual environment, but in a real one.